Here's what moved markets today.
The Federal Reserve maintained interest rates at current levels, while delivering policy communications characterized as hawkish by market participants, with US equity markets declining sharply in response. The messaging reinforced expectations for a prolonged pause with potential tightening bias, contributing to risk-off positioning across traditional asset classes. Bitcoin traded near $64,000 during the session, maintaining recent price levels, while Hyperliquid's token continued declining from its recent highs. The divergent performance between Bitcoin and select altcoin protocols occurred during the broader period of equity market weakness following the Fed's policy communications. Stablecoin issuer Tether expanded the availability of its regulated USAT stablecoin with deployment on the Celo blockchain network, adding to the token's existing presence on Ethereum. The multi-chain expansion reflects Tether's strategy of broadening distribution across blockchain infrastructure for its regulated stablecoin product. Technology company Meta's shares declined following quarterly earnings that fell below analyst estimates, with investor concerns focused on the scale of artificial intelligence infrastructure spending relative to near-term profitability. The market reaction reflects ongoing questions about the return timeline on significant AI capital expenditure commitments. Prediction market trading became Robinhood's largest revenue segment during the second quarter, surpassing both cryptocurrency and equity trading in contribution, according to the company's financial disclosures. The milestone reflects the rapid expansion of event outcome trading activity into mainstream retail brokerage platforms throughout 2026. The Ethereum Foundation appointed security researcher P. Cavasaccio to its board of directors, continuing the organizational leadership changes that have characterized the foundation's governance restructuring in recent months. The appointment follows the earlier wave of senior researcher departures and the 20% workforce reduction disclosed earlier this year. Looking at this morning's price action as of 10:40 Central European Time, the market shows modest negative bias, with losses outpacing limited gains. Avail up 5.48%, NEAR adding 2.56%, and IOTA gaining 2.37%. Mid-single-digit strength in data availability infrastructure, alongside modest gains in Layer 1 and IoT-focused protocols. On the downside, selling pressure is more pronounced. StarkNet down 7.41%, ZK Sync off 6.21%, and EigenLayer declining 5.75%, mid to high single-digit losses concentrated across Layer 2 scaling and restaking infrastructure, with downside outpacing the limited upside across the board. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index holds steady at 36, unchanged from yesterday and maintaining its position in the mid-fear range. The stability occurs despite today's modestly negative market structure and the broader macro headwinds from the Federal Reserve's hawkish messaging and Meta's earnings miss, suggesting sentiment has absorbed these developments without further deterioration. The index has consolidated between 34 and 39 over recent sessions, establishing a range in the mid-fear zone following the multi-week recovery from the extreme fear floor at 16. Market psychology shows neither the momentum to push back toward the neutral threshold at 40, nor the vulnerability to revisit the extreme fear levels that closed Q2, settling into a holding pattern at this level.